Hello, hello, and welcome one and all to Paul U. Paradox's Magical University, where we play all sorts of games. Sometimes we're smashing clocks and freeing colonies in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Sometimes we're trying to get some Minecraft done, trying to get strong enough to take on the Wither and the Ender Dragon through various mods. And sometimes we're just doing some heckin' art. That's what we're doing today. Let's get our butts in the heckin' classroom. Hello, hello, I hope you're doing well. So, last time I think I kind of... Hello! Lonely's back! Yay! Anyway, last time I think we learned that stream raiders and ads don't really like to work together very well. And so I'm going to try something a little bit different. I think from this point on, we are going to do the Stream Raiders, but the way I'm going to do it from now on, I'm doing very good. The way we're going to handle it from now on, the ad break will happen, the ad break will end. I'll do Stream Raiders, which will add an extra buffer, allowing you guys to get your snacks, get your drinks, get whatever you need, and be more secure in knowing that you probably won't miss anything if you leave for a moment. And then after Stream Raiders is over, we will have the whole uninterrupted block until the next ad break. And I think if things time out properly, what's going to happen is Stream Raiders will probably ready up basically before the ad break ends. And then when the ad break ends, we can do it. And if, that doesn't line up perfectly, we can probably wait on it a little. That way we're not getting 2 breaks all the time within 30-minute intervals and ruining things. I got my water right here. Oh, I thought I had more water in this. I may have to refill it at some point during the stream. That is one thing I forgot to do. But it is still decently full. Stretch there, to the right, or left rather. Now to my right. Ooh, squeezies. Rotation of this sort. Nice. Rotation of this sort. Nice. Alright. I haven't done art in a while. It's been a number of weeks. I kind of hope I end up doing that well. So here's where we would normally jump straight into Stream Raiders, but I think I'm instead going to go straight to the art. So yeah, again, it has been some time. I also want to get this started. Let's see how that works. That might be just the tiniest bit loud. I think that's fine. I think I'm gonna have the music a little louder than I'm used to. Also, I've had issues with the VODs having muted segments. Theoretically, it shouldn't be a huge problem. Because I am crediting the people I'm supposed to credit. However, because I can't trust that the VODs won't be muted, I'm also recording this, so the version I post to YouTube won't have muted for my safety segments. What was I doing? Okay, so we got the outline for you. Okay, I need the sketch back, yeah? Okay. So the hair needs to be a lot more jagged, if I remember correctly. I think, yeah, the clothing needs to be a bit more jagged. Alright, I'm glad we had Elder help with this. Alright. I remember now, we're down here, right? Yep. Alright. On and on we'll go. From the wastelands to the highways, the shadows of the sun rays. On and on we'll go. wastelands through the sun rays.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
I hope you're doing well, by the way. I know you're probably not doing as well as I wish you were, but, you know, I can always hope for the best, even if I know better. And more importantly, I can and do hope that the best happens eventually. By the sound of it, at least how you've treated me, you're basically the opposite of a bad person from what I've seen so far. That's not to say I know your life, I know your actions, but it sounds like it's everyone else who's been bad to you. And I'm sure everything is a two-way street. Like, I'm sure you've said or done some things that's caused these people to feel this way, but I don't think it's something you've, like, purposely done, right? And I think people just need to, like, take a moment to observe themselves and the kind of BS that they do as well. If someone's too blind to their own bullshit, that they strongly believe that someone else is like a true villain when they've been not really anything other than just a normal person trying to live their lives. I don't know, that's kind of their problem for being as blind as they are. Because again, with me, you've been nothing but kind, nothing but a lovely, kind-hearted person. And I don't know if you're different in real life than you are here, but from what I've seen so far, I can't imagine you being someone worthy of being hated. I feel like other people just need to give you more of a chance, and if they're unwilling, that's them missing out on a beautiful person. I do like this music. I know that changes the subject a lot, and I am sorry. I know we were talking about, like, really important, like, emotional stuff, and then suddenly I'm like, man, these are some good beats. But, they are. Here's hoping that if you do leave your country, if and when, that wherever you end up is better than where you started. Because I don't know exactly where you are, what it's like there, but I know that if you fall into the whole grass is greener on the other side mentality, you might end up a little disappointed depending where you go. I have no idea where the starting point or ending points are, so I have no idea if it applies to you or not. I need to jump back to the sketch for a moment. And probably turn this off for a moment. I need to take a look at that image again. I need to see which way around the rings are hanging and then make a call as to what I want to do with that. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. No use shining through. Okay, yeah, they are in the front end of the ears. Alright. Yeah, they are clipped through the front side of the ears. Okay. Oh wow, it's Dragolfi. How you doing? I was gonna do the Drafifi thing, but apparently that's changed. And also, I've forgotten what the new Drafifi is. So, good to see you regardless. Hard to stay up to date within jokes when you've been having like weird nervous BS and temporarily cutting off my connection to social things while I get my brain sorted out.
Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe
I like this. I mean, not just the art, the song too is what I meant. Alright. So yeah, good to have you here. Hope you enjoy yourself. I am drawing a scene from a D&D game I ran. And I'm reworking on the ear jewelry. Same there. Oh no! Crap with your older brother? Oof. Well, I hope all that sorts itself out. That is quite a lot to have happened. I mean, I guess there's worse places to be than the family game room, but also, I can't imagine that's a thing you'd want to just do, right? To just be, basically just, I don't know your exact situation, so I can't comment on it too much, but it sounds like you're either being left out, willingly or unwillingly, and, I don't know. I get it if it's something you're choosing to do because of, like, it's just too much. Because, yeah, kind of willingly being out of the loop just because I'm dealing with so much is kind of mood, honestly. I get that. I don't like talking about this stuff on stream too much, but basically what will happen with me is that I will take socializing as a sort of job that I'm supposed to do, and then I will accidentally not do it the way that I feel like I'm supposed to, and then I get back to it, and I'm like, I see the chat room, I know I should just say something, but I feel like I messed up so much for so long that I feel like if I do come back that I'm ruining something somehow by being there. And I know better. But it doesn't stop the emotion of someone will be angry at me, or I will have failed them and they'll be disappointed in me, or something like that. And it's wrong. It's the wrong way to think. But that doesn't prevent my mind from going there. And so that's a balance. Let's see here. Your older brother basically said your opinion doesn't matter when it comes to... Oof. I think that's dumb. Everyone's opinion matters. Basically, even the most incorrect person has their beliefs based on some kernel of truth. If they didn't have any logic or reason to what they believed, then they wouldn't be able to believe in it. It would just be some, like, how do I put it? You don't believe in something that has no basis in reality. Somehow, in some point, what the universe has done with you has led you to believe this thing is true, which means even if it's mostly false, some of it has to be true. And people who refuse to at least listen to others are basically asking for bad things to happen, because everyone has a bit of experience that no one else has. Everyone has a bit of knowledge that someone else doesn't. And refusing to even listen to someone else's opinion is just throwing away the knowledge and wisdom that one particular person has that you might not have. Even if you think the other person's wrong, it's always worth listening to their reasoning, because even if you don't agree with them, you may at least pick up something that you hadn't seen before. And I think that is always worth trying to do. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I see what I've done wrong. Okay. It's a circle. It needs to be a bit more curved.
Here we go.
There we go. There we go. Okay, first and foremost, it's a circle. Perspective is gonna ruin a few things, but I need to keep in mind it's a ring. It's not some flat oval. Okay. So let's think of the ring first. Your older brother is delusional and thinks that his way is always best. And he's so stuck in his ways. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Listen to others. I am reading the whole thing. I just don't want to read the whole thing out loud necessarily. Yeah, so there are a lot of people, and I don't know if your brother falls into this camp, but there's a lot of people who seem to believe that depression is not a real thing, that it is not a real condition, that it is some made up BS so that people can be mopey and feel justified for being mopey. That, you know, depression is a myth and being depressed is the truth. And that can't be farther from the truth in many, many, many cases. When you are depressed on a regular basis and your brain rewires itself so that depression is your normal state of being, yeah, that's a medical, clinical thing. That's not a myth. That's not a reason to, like, just an excuse to mope and be sad. That is a legit medical and mental condition one can be in. And if someone ever says, you know, oh, it's not depression, you're just depressed, they just have no idea what it's like. They know what it's like to be sad, probably, but luckily they've never had to live in that space. Because honestly, when you live in that space, you kinda can't live, right? You just exist. And you do your best not to be in people's way. You do your best not to be a burden. You do your best not to cause harm to everyone. And you're not. You're not causing harm to everyone. But it feels like you are. That was the wrong thing to jump to 8. And so all I can say is I hope that they learn their singular path isn't the path. I hope they learn that there's more to this world than their experience tells them there is. Because if they can't handle that, then I don't know if they can really properly exist in this world. And that's fair, that's fair. By the way, Jergolfi and also Lonely, just so you know, we are going to have a commercial break coming up, followed by the first round of Stream Raiders. In case you're not familiar with how that works, the commercial break is only going to be about 1.5 minutes, and then Stream Raiders will probably, well, from now on it's going to eat a bit more time. But the first round is just placing the units in the first place. So once we get both of those things done together, we'll be back to continue the art. And so if you need to go to the bathroom or get a snack or something, this upcoming ad break is probably the best time to do that, and I will not continue until after the ads are completely over. You know what? I think that needs to be its own control point. That's a bit of a hard bend. You wish you could help with Stream Raiders, but you can't bring it up on your phone? That's fair. That's absolutely fair. And I wish I could help with getting people to understand each other, but honestly, there's basically two kinds of people in this world. There's people with open minds and open hearts, and there's people who kind of are so in their own heads that they feel like no one's willing to listen to them, no one cares about them, and they're just too blind to the fact that they're doing the same thing because they think, you know, they're the smart one, they're the wise one, why won't anyone listen to them? And they don't take the time to listen to anyone else. because they already know the answer. It's just so stupid that these idiots around them don't appreciate the correct answer. And it's sad when people are like that, because it means that unless they learn to think outside of themselves, they're going to miss out on a whole bunch of wisdom and a whole bunch of knowledge. Anyway, the ad break is about to start. Tackling some really tough themes. You know what? I'm even gonna pause the music for the ad break, so you're not even missing out on awesome background music while you're away. We'll see you on the other side of the ads, and we'll do Stream Raiders when you get back. See you then. And for those watching the VOD, and for those watching on YouTube, especially those on YouTube, what's your opinion when it comes to the whole depression and understanding things? Do you think you're always right? Do you have that person in your life who thinks they're always right? Do you agree with me that we all need to listen to each other? Do you think that, oh, well, there's some people out there who are so dumb that, their opinion's never right? And this whole everyone has a shard of truth thing is just malarkey. Go ahead and leave an opinion down in the comments, because that's, that helps. Even if you're yelling at me and telling me I'm stupid, that still helps. It's still an opinion. Let's see here. What else? But yeah, I think the art's coming along decent. I'm gonna flip over to the Stream Raiders screen at least, so that when everyone gets back, we can jump straight into Stream Raiders. And yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. The music's pretty chill. Thank you, Non-Copyright Sounds, for supporting the stream with awesome music. Your collection is a very good collection, and I appreciate it. Just in case someone from that company or that organization comes to check in on me. And yeah, welcome back everyone from the ads. As promised, I hadn't done anything else drawing ways. The music is still paused. There goes that. You know what? I mean, want you guys' opinion. Do you think running the intro thing, like, A, do you think it's overkill to run it more than once? B, do you think it's overkill to run it on the half hour? I think I do want it to run a little bit in general. But yeah, if you want the messages to be shorter or to have a bigger pause in between all of them, let me know. I'm more than willing to change how my bots work if it makes things better for you guys. Anyway, it looks like rogues are the only thing I need to work on. So let's get ourselves into Stream Raiders. Oh wow, I got both of the chests I wanted last time, that's right. Alright, so we're just heading into the boss. That means this one and then the boss. Let's go. And for most of you at least, I think I said rogues are what's needed. Boop. Yep, there we go. Anyway, and for most of you, if you want to play Stream Raiders, you can. It works on many browsers and devices. It's a free-to-play game, and you do that by going to streamraiders.com on the web browsers in question. You can choose me, Paul U Paradox, as your raid captain to get access to this map here, where you can drop 1 unit every 5 minutes for a grand total of 6. Build up a huge army. Wipe out the forces in front of us. But most importantly, have fun, because that's kind of the entire heckin' point. Let's get back to this, which means music. Which means music. There we go. Alright. Now back to the deep talk with Paul and friends. Anyway. I don't know if I necessarily want the theming of my stream to be this is where everyone goes to get their deep emotional stuff off their shoulders. But you know what? I don't mind for us to do that if it helps. Honestly, helping people is like my number one motivation. I'm not a therapist. I can't help in any legitimate way. I don't have like the money or power to like directly reach out and help people that way. But if my attitude and my wisdom can make someone's day a little brighter and help foster understanding and love and compassion, then that's what I want to do. That's what I love to do. Anyway, I see you, Dragolfi. Thank you for wishing us luck on Stream Raiders. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. I will say, typically speaking, the very first Stream Raiders of the day tends to fail, just because people haven't quite yet grabbed my Stream Raiders. I'll be honest, yesterday I was considering just kicking Stream Raiders out of my repertoire because it was eating a lot of time I didn't have. However, upon re-looking at it, I figured if you synchronize ad break and Stream Raiders, that actually takes the weakness of both and kind of makes it a strength. Anyway, you just wanted to explain what's going on in your life? Okay. Yeah. I've been... So like I said, between social anxiety and the feeling like I failed people by not being on VRC, a part of me gets worried that the moment I get on VRC, I'm just going to be surrounded by people who maybe don't want to talk to me anymore because I failed to talk to them. And I know that's wrong. And I know it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more I avoid people, the more they're actually going to probably not want to interact. It's actually by interacting that I can mend those bridges. Not that the bridges are broken, they're just neglected. And that's the problem. I will get there. I will get there and chat with people and have fun again. I just need to calm my mind and reach out again. And it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. And what is this? Hold on. Do I want the... No, I don't want it to update. Okay, so one of my apps just popped open suddenly and decided that it was going to do stuff on its own. Can I force close this? I want to close it. I don't want this program doing anything right now. I never clicked it. You know what? It's good to hear that other people have that problem. I didn't really believe that I was alone in this sort of social anxiety type issue. However, it still is a bit of a blessing, for lack of a better word, to have the knowledge that others go through this. Honestly, I'm not religious, but I still like the phrase a blessing, because even if it's not, a blessing from God necessarily, the idea of like life has given us a gift is an idea that I kind of do enjoy. Yeah, this is going to be a hard cut between the two lines. Alright. Whoops. Nope, this line. Wait. Then why did... Oh! When I click on the line, it jumps to the correct... Interesting! That's interesting. I didn't know it could just smartly auto-jump between layers like that. Wow, I like vector layers even more now. Holy shite, that's awesome. Anyway. You're watching the stream and Lord of the Rings at the same time? You're silly. But yeah, I can get that. I'm just vibing to the song and doing my best to like harmonize with it. I always feel like any song, no matter how great it is, has the capability to have like little bits inserted that harmonize with it, but also kind of lift it up into being a second thing, right? I think it's called like the counter melody or something, or counter harmony or something. It's like it's part of the song, but also not exactly part of the song, if that makes any sense. Okay, I didn't know if that was the end or if they're about to ramp up again. Looks like I was right in not going all crazy in that last bar. Okay. This is some sort of mood. I feel like this is a double art stream. Oh, by the way, thank you, Red Fox, for the epic penguin balloon buster. Oh, I wonder if Nico B has like special penguin stuff. I'm sorry, Nico B is a YouTuber slash streamer that I really like, and I'm a pretty big fan of them. And their whole theming is like, their viewers are the picky penguins. And so, like, I think that's a funny community title. I guess if you guys had a community title, it would be, what, Paul's Apprentices? Yeah, let's go with Paul's Apprentices. I think normally that thing just kind of develops, right? You normally don't plan out the community name, but I do like Paul's Apprentices. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Thank you for the care package. I'll take care of that right now. All right, some water. You're trying to distract yourself, but also trying to have fun. Yeah, so it's a bit of both, right? You wear yourself out trying to help others with their depression, and you kind of, let's see, blurted something out you've been bottling up. Oof. Okay. Yeah. Take that personal time. Honestly, it's something I need to work on too. I need to balance taking personal time with actually reaching out to people. It's hard for me to balance everything, which is kind of funny because balance is like the number one thing I believe in. It's my personal belief that everything has a balance, and that it's by finding that balance and working within it that we are capable of really doing everything we try to do. Without maintaining that balance and staying in that balance, there's really nothing, right? We just end up kind of miserable. Okay, so I'd already split this line, right? Yes. Okay, well, since I've already split that line, I can take you to about here and deal with the rest of it later. Alright, so that takes care of the main outline. I'll have to come back now, really, and get the finer details down. Actually, before I even start there, how do I... See, I don't know how my style of art handles texture. Let's grab a point there, grab a point here. Yeah, I think I just make little rough patches here and there. Like this. You'll be honest, you may not get back to your room until after Christmas. So what's going on in your room? Like, is your room just where your computer is, or... I understand that you sort of banished yourself to this room, but I don't understand why or what precisely you're avoiding. Is your room shared with your brother? Is it not your room, but the two of yours room? Because I could get that if that's how that is. Let's see here. let me check again what the hairstyle is in the official art. Yeah, it's the same style, it's just kind of very rough. I'm gonna say here to here. Maybe move this way a bit. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. You're finally learning the past few years. Oh. Okay. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ah, that's fair, that's fair. When you get stuck in one room for a long time, it can feel a little oppressive sometimes. Oh yeah, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, so you just need to change the scenery, essentially. I understand. I don't think I've ever dealt with that specific sort of feeling, but I can definitely imagine what it's like. When you're only used to one type of scenery, it can put you out of balance. It can make it feel like, you know, it feels like a prison, I imagine. It feels like, you know, it's still your room, but just something about it feels oppressive and wrong. It's almost like it stops being your room for you for a bit, right? Like you know in your head, this is still my room, but it feels wrong somehow. Like it both does and doesn't belong to you. I can imagine it. I don't think I've ever quite had that feeling exactly. I want to remove the control point. This isn't really helping. Anyway. But yeah, I do hope that you get yourself back into a healthier mindset. Back into, like, being able to be comfortable in your room. Because, yeah, for a moment, with the whole talk about your brother, I thought maybe you were upset because your brother shared your room and you just couldn't be around them anymore and stuff that reminded you of them. But this makes as much sense. It's just not as, how do I put it? If I was an author, I wouldn't try to merge both of these plot points together, is how I put it, I guess. Like, if it were a story, I would probably omit one side or the other, or maybe not hype it as much. But because it's real life, you know, it's not like a story. It's not going to be clean. It's not going to be precise. It's going to be life. Hey, Retro Viper! Your immediate family, younger brother and mom, and stepdad are gonna do game nights on Saturday. That sounds fun. Hope you all enjoy game nights. Alright, now it's time to add more lines. Gotta connect these points. Whoop. Gotta connect these points in the correct color. Wait, what? Okay, undo, undo. Step 1, let's get the right colors. Step 2, let's make the line. Step 3, let's get to control point manipulation. Alright, the next set of ads are coming up soon. Just so everyone knows, when the ads start, I will be really addressing the subscribers and the future VOD watchers / YouTube watchers. I will not be progressing in the art. I'll even pause the music so that nothing gets missed during the ad break. After the ad break, we'll do a bit of just chatting as we wait for Stream Raiders to reset. And we'll get some Stream Raiders done. And once all that's done, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. It means a lot to me, it really does. I'm super happy you saw fit to use your Twitch Prime subscription on me. I know there's a whole lot of streamers who are really heckin' awesome, and it means the world that you're willing to do that. Huh. I know this song. I wasn't expecting it to fade directly into that. Little stronger now. Thank you. I do my best. I feel like a lot of people care about other people, either if it benefits them or if the person in question's like in their circle of friends, right? The kind of tribe mentality type deal. And I feel like all humanity is my tribe. I feel like we all need to work together to really help each other out. Because if we don't, we're gonna end up losing this planet. And honestly, there's more that unites us than separates us, in my opinion. I know that's kind of a cheesy line stolen from, I think, the Black Panther movie, but as cheesy as the line is, I believe it 100%. And I really do firmly believe that... What the hey is going on? 1 hour copyright. Oh! That's what's going on. It's a 1 hour mix of all their best songs. Okay. Neat. Also, why is this thing open? Cool. Interesting updaters available. I don't want it. Stop bugging me midstream. Alright. And you know what? It makes me happy to have been able to help you in any way I can, even if it's just by being a friendly ear and being sympathetic. Honestly, that's the only thing I really am capable of. And so, anytime I can do that, I am glad. Ads? Really? You're subscribed and wait. Well, no, the ads haven't started yet. But the ads are about to start. Actually, I think I'm gonna start the ads basically now. 30 seconds. Okay, it kind of shocks you how you can be really good in understanding the family members, but then the other family members are terrible people. Yeah. Honestly, it's a mixture of stuff. We can get into it after the ad break, but the ads are about to play whether I want them to or not. So, let's take care of that real quick. And for those of you who haven't been picked up by ads, and for those who watch the VOD later, or watch via YouTube when it goes up, welcome to that section of this. Hope you're all enjoying. Hope I'm being entertaining. And if you have any comments on some of the heavy topics we've been talking about, or on my art style, or how I harmonize with songs, feel free to leave comments in the comment section down below. I'm getting used to making stuff for both platforms at the same time, so I'm working on it. Good to see the two of you still in the chat, though. Both of you should be able to continue to hear me and talk to me. There goes that. I really do think maybe that's either a bit too thick or a bit too common. I may make two versions of that. I may make one version of that that's like the intro, or I don't know. I need to modify that in some way. Furry potion. Yeah, you love the idea of drink a potion, be a furry. You know, maybe one day with like genetic stuff and CRISPR stuff, potion stuff, or maybe not even potion stuff, but becoming genetically a furry is a thing that could feasibly happen in the eventual future. And that's kind of cool. In my opinion, that's a really interesting thought. Wait, what do they mean ad starts in... Did I snooze? Oh, I'm a goof. I think I accidentally snoozed the ads instead of running the ads. Oh, I feel dumb now. I feel extra dumb now. Okay. Well, that's fine. Now the ads are running. Yeah, I wasted a snooze accidentally. So, there's a button for run the ad now. And then sometimes they put a banner over that button with you can snooze the ad for 5 minutes. So, I click the correct button, or at least I click where the button should be, but because they popped a banner up, I clicked on snooze the ads instead of run the ads, which is really dumb. I hate that happened, because now I need to be stricter with ads. I can't snooze as often. It's really dumb. It's like, I like the banner that warns me that the ads are coming. I don't like the banner that gives me the snooze option that blocks out the run an ad early option. That is actually bad user interface. But yeah, it's good to see both of you. Good to see you guys still active in the chat. And yeah. Here's hoping Christmas is wonderful for everyone involved. Even if you don't get together as a family, even if you don't give and receive gifts, just the kind of season. And it seems like everyone's back from the ads. So let's jump over to Stream Raiders, which did finish, though in part because I clicked the wrong thing. Battles start, but before then, real quick, thank you Blunder, thank you NetSurfin, and thank you Red Fox. Let's go. And here I was expecting not enough to win. I was expecting to do this solo. Did they use gum? Did they use some sort of gum to hold us in place? That is really annoying. That is really annoying. Well, congratulations, Blunder and NetSurfin, on your extra rewards. Thank you all for your units. And yeah, we're about to face the boss of this toy section. It looks like we have some sort of UFO, some sort of nutcracker, some sort of dino with a laser gun, and something that looks like a slinky with a hockey stick, maybe? That seems to be the only enemy right now. You know what? Sure, let's do this differently. Let's do this a little differently. Everything up front and nothing out back. And if you want to play, you probably can. It's free to play. It works on most browsers and devices. You just go to streamraiders.com, wait over a bit of a loading screen, and you will have access to this map by choosing me, Paul U Paradox, as one of your raid captains. Here you can drop one unit down every 5 minutes for a grand total of 6 if you stay on top of things. Build a massive army. Wipe out this weird slinky looking thing. But most importantly, have fun. Let's get back to the art, back to the music, and back to me reading what Dragolfi has posted. Let's see. Christmas will be great because you're gonna make it great. All you need are good friends and immediate family. Honestly, so my mom was honestly the worst thing I've had to deal with growing up. My mom was mentally abusive, in many cases physically abusive. She was quite a problem. Oh, by the way, you were able to help set up an Alexa Echo. Neat. And the Alexa app is on your phone, so you can control the gamer lights with your voice. That is fantastic. That is some really cool, high-tech stuff. I love how I love and I'm also very fearful for how the future is shaking up. I do count myself as a bit of a futurist. I am super excited for post-humanity. Like, super, super excited for post-humanity. However, I'm also worried for what that means for... How do I put it? So the best that can happen is amazing. And the worst that can happen is pretty scary. So I'm not entirely certain what's gonna happen. I wish I could understand for sure, but there's a lot, right? If we mess it up, there's a decent chance that we will cause our... Like, we're on the precipice of either curing all problems, or virtually all problems, or ending ourselves. And, it makes me nervous. It really does. I hope that we get our shit together and, you know, it ends up solving all the problems that humanity has been faced with. But, We need to get there. We need to get there for that to happen. And I feel like the key to getting there is to kind of help curate a humanity that cares about humanity as much or more than itself, like individuals. I feel like if we can all be Steve Rogers style Captain America, that everything will be perfect because everyone will be the kind of person who cares about each other and cares about like the lesser things that separate us, basically less or possibly not even at all. You know what? You know what? Let's delete the control point. Meant the world to me. Mankind means the world to me. 'Cause it's a world of possibilities. We can rise above ourselves and reach beyond the skies. We can make a future beyond the imaginings of anyone before. Anyway, I got caught up in the rhythm. I'll worry about the arm later. For now, I just want to get this, and then I'll need to rough it up because it's like tribal clothes, so it's not the highest of quality. It's probably ragged and torn. Yeah, having fun is fun, and thank you. I thought you were the one. Alright, I think I want the shoulder pads to be relatively clean. Right, to be relatively not jagged, because the shoulder pads are kind of where the armor is, right? The rest of this is mostly fashion. So I think I want the neck part here to be a bit rough, and I think I want this waistline to be a bit rough. And I'm not entirely sure. Your mom gets home for work, you might take the dog for a walk. Yeah, fresh air is always good. Especially if you have like the whole cabin syndrome thing. Yeah, fresh air, go for it. Go for it 120%. Whoops. I almost forgot to do this. You're hoping it's not too cold? You don't have pants that fit you anymore, just shorts. Oof! Your bad leg grew some more and now you're You have a bad leg and a good leg, and they I'm sorry, your body is apparently a little warped? Question, comma? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. You're born with a multitude of diseases. Oof. Well, I'm glad you're here, diseases or no. As long as they're not somehow contagious over the internet, which there would have to be one hell of a disease to be contagious over the internet. I'm more than happy to have you as one of my friends. Could you imagine if somehow, through some bizarre future tech wizardry, biological viruses somehow found a way to, like, reproduce with, like, computer viruses? That would be some insane bullshit. I don't even want to think about what that sort of future would be like. Fair. But I do wish that your life, I do hope and wish that your life is, not unpleasant for you to live. Yeah, I think that works out pretty well. Do I want to have as many breaks and nodes in the other side? I think I do. Most of your stuff is manageable these days? Okay. Well, that's good. As long as you can manage it, then you can manage to be awesome? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Superhero. In, out, in, out, in, out, out, in, out.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will.
Nope.
I choke you down just like a pill.
Sorry about that. I'm kind of focusing. Alright, there we go. Huh? Booyah, death is your... Okay, hold on. When you were a kid, doctors said you were going to die at 25, and you're 32. Well, to be fair, 32 years ago, medical science wasn't nearly as advanced as it currently is. Apparently, our first person who's going to live over 200 years is already been born. So I believe it. I believe that medical knowledge is going to just start exploding soon.
Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. You know I ain't balling yet.
We're all going to make death our B word. Well, all of us who don't let philosophy and religion get in the way.
I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart, yeah. I won't stop charging, we going come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
Let's see. Oh yeah. And the cool thing is, though, there exists a number of things that never existed before. There exists a number of treatments, an amount of knowledge that we never had before, medically speaking. There's just so much that we know today about the human body, about genetics, about the catalysts in our blood, the way proteins interact with each other. There's just so much stuff that before no one had the foggiest of how it works. Now we have mice in a lab where their spines have been broken and they've been given like a treatment that I don't remember exactly what it is, and now they're walking with their hind legs as if their spine hadn't been severed. And that's some amazing shite right there. And as soon like more and more we're learning, you know, these are the bits you can disconnect, these are the bits you can reconnect, this is how you bridge these gaps. It's just, it's insane. It's like we're starting to live in that sci-fi future world that all the cartoons predicted, only it's not quite as optimistic as most of the cartoons predicted, right? When it comes to humanity, there will always be a number of things we do as a people that kind of ruins the future a little, but as far as the future itself, it's kind of bright and beautiful. Also, thank you, Kinders. Let's go with Kinders. Thank you, Kinders, for your epic rogue. Because here's the thing. Life expectancy, year after year, decade after decade, keeps improving. What we expect people to live to keeps going up and up. And while the amount of life expectancy we gain per day is minuscule, right? Every day, you know, life expectancy increases by a few minutes, a few hours. But if technology keeps improving the way it is, there will come a day where life expectancy increases by more than a day per day. And once we reach that stage, then basically what we got is immortality. Functional longevity. And not just living longer, but living healthy lives longer. Because that's the goal, right? If you can live to the age 5,000, but you're a decrepit mummy in a wheelchair powered by thought, and you can't enjoy life, then what's the point? But if you can live to be 1,000 years old, and you look like you're at most 50 years old, and you can be a goddamn gymnast at 1,000, that's the dream, right? I think that right there is the dream. And science is getting us there. Little by little, science is getting us to that. And I personally can't wait. I've been obese my whole life. I've been over 300 pounds for most of my life. I've been over 400 pounds for most of my recent life. I was on the verge of reaching 600 pounds. No matter what I did, no matter how I ate, no matter how I exercised, nothing was working. And thanks to recent dietary science, I picked up the ketogenic diet. And it's not the most healthy, but given the extremeness of my problems, it was what I needed. Properly balanced, the ketogenic diet is pretty fantastic. And one day, I hope I won't even have to worry about, the keto diet. We lived for a long time with the concept of there is no miracle pill, but one day there might very well be effectively a miracle pill. And when and if that happens, well, once we get over the too good to believe mentality, right? Once it's actual doctors offering it after many clinical trials, I do hope that we get like micro machines and some other stuff that can correct all sorts of things that up to now have been beyond correcting.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Something like that.
Show them.
It's not very common that I will do art of a female person, so I'm trying to figure out, I guess, curves and such. What the hey just happened? Why and when is the color white? What the hey? Bezier curve, brush shape, opacancy, brush size. Why is this... Erasing is this. Why is this some sort of eraser line? Property, Bezier curve. Line fill. Because up here, it seems like it's what it's supposed to be. And here... What is going on? Okay, so that tool's doing the correct thing. Okay, that tool's doing the correct thing. Straight line. Okay, straight line's doing the correct thing. Whatever this is. Okay, that's doing the correct thing. Good. Alright, Bezier curve. There we go. What the heck was happening before? Okay. So let's try this again. I want this color. Okay, cool. Bezier curve. Okay, from here to... Wait. Nope. Nope. Undo. From here to about here. Thank you! I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know why it was some sort of inverse function, but that seems to have fixed itself. Humanity's kind of reaching the end game. If we don't ruin what we have, we can reach beyond what anyone ever imagined. Let's see, the issue with your diseases is that it's still relatively new and very few people globally have it. Ah. There's not much info, just that it can kill, and it seems to have no pattern to determine who has it. Alright. Ah. You know, something I was told about that, and my problem isn't lethal, so it's never gonna be really resolved, and it's not super rare, so I don't think, like, there is info on it, but I don't think anyone cares because of how non-lethal it is. But I have this weird problem in my hands, where my ligaments that can connect my finger to my arm muscle, it's a bit swollen. So my hand can be locked open or locked closed if my hand gets a little too cold. So oftentimes I'll go to bed, everything's fine, and then in the morning my hand is locked closed because my ring finger can't get open enough to actually be open. It's very annoying. And again, I'm not comparing it to like, oh, you know, I have a problem, you have a problem, therefore we're equals. I'm not trying to do that. But I do find it interesting what medical science does and doesn't choose to cure. Like, obviously, they kind of have to make a judgment between what will affect the most people. It just really sucks that that means some people who desperately need it get pushed in the background because they're, you know, it's rare. And I feel like, especially if you don't know the pattern of who gets it, who doesn't get it, and why, I feel like you would study that more than anything, because if you don't know what the pattern is, it might be super contagious, right? It might turn out that a version of it will develop that everyone starts to get, and you could have caught the early warning signs had you not just been like, it's only a few people, we'll need to study this. Like, it's a little sad, in my opinion. It's kind of garbage. Everyone's health and everyone's well-being matters. And so it really should matter to the people who study this stuff, in my opinion. But as long as you're still alive and as long as you're not in any immediate harm of dying, then I'm just happy you're here. By the way, the next ad break is coming up. For those of you who aren't subscribed, you will be taken away to an ad. For some who are subscribed, you'll apparently be taken away to an ad, and that pisses me off, because I did select the correct thing, so that shouldn't be the case. However, Twitch is going to be Twitch. They want you to pay for that Twitch Turbo, so that the money can go straight to their pockets and not mine. And while I don't do this for the money, it's still very garbage. You forgot to mention, they know it's not contagious, and it might have something to do with your DNA. Okay. Well, anyway, the commercial break's gonna be now. So, I'll see you... Actually, I can continue talking to Jergolfi, probably, because they are subscribed now. But for those of you who aren't subscribed, I'll see you on the other side of the ad break. Alright, now that ads are running, wow. For those watching the VODs and for those in YouTube, and for those subscribers, I guess, this is a bit of a heavy one, isn't it? A bit of a heavy situation going on here. I'm glad to be able to talk about this stuff openly and honestly. I really am. But holy heck. But you know, it needs to be talked about. I honestly, okay. So in my opinion, another thing that humanity needs to work on, I feel like at some point we need to have like actual talks and actual debates where people want to hear the other side, want to understand the other point, and want to grow and learn. Because I think we used to have communities where, again, the tribal mentality has always been part of the human race. I don't think that'll ever go away. But it seems like we used to care about our neighbor, right? We used to care about what other people thought. We used to care about other people's perspectives. And now it seems like if you argue to win. Not to improve yourself, not to further the topic, but to prove that you're the best. And that just doesn't... That's garbage. That's absolute garbage. Anyway, welcome back everyone who had ad breaks. And yeah, we're about to do Stream Raiders, as you can see. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Kinder. Thank you, Blunder. Thank you, Red Fox. Thank you, Lady. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Quinn. And thank you, Fate. Let's go. Oh, whoops. Almost forgot to... You know what? I'm going to put a speed on you, so you maybe, hopefully have a chance of getting there. Maybe. Lady, I don't know why you put your piece over there, but congratulations, now you stand a chance. Let's go. Alright, well, they put down another goo trap bomb. And people are starting to be undazed. Even with that speed boost. Yeah, lady, there was no way in heck you're going to make it over there. I am so sorry. I tried to help even things out. But congratulations, Pearl, on the extra rewards. Boss defeated. Time to go to the next place and get some bonus stuff and some bonus money and some bonuses. I set battle plans, so give me my gold, and I placed rogues, so give me my whatever. Placed centurions. Centurions! Okay, it seems like the main thing I need is the centurions. Ooh, I can level up my rogue. Alright, rogue leveled up. Anyone else? Anyone else? No? Good? Okay. So let's see. I want... Okay, so the blue chest doesn't exist, but it looks like I can get green and gold back to back. I just need to get to here. And... if these are both the same tier of chest, I'm going to start on the easier one. Alright, Centaurians. I believe... Yep, that's you. Ah, we won't see... we won't be able to see the enemies until they all spawn in. This is going to be that kind of battle map. And that's fine. Alright, and you can play by going to streamraiders.com. It's a free-to-play game and works on most browsers and devices. After a bit of a loading screen, you can choose me, Polyu Paradox, to get access to this map right here, where you can drop 1 unit every 5 minutes for a grand total of 6. Build a massive army! Wipe out the enemies in front of us, who will slowly spawn over time so we can't actually see them until they spawn. But most importantly, have fun, because that's kind of the entire point. Let's get back to drawing, and let's get back to our music. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Where's the art? Here's the art. Alright, did anyone say anything that I didn't read? Ah, DNA stuff. So yeah, I mean, DNA's amazing. It really is. I mean, think about it, right? Let's think about it as if it were programming code. Let's say 2 people tried making the same program but differently, and then you just randomly corrupted various lines of their code, you randomly split up bits of their codes and swapped them around, and then you fused half of one person's code with half of another person's code, and then fused the remaining 2 halves together to make 2 brand new codes. That program wouldn't do the same thing. That program wouldn't even come close to doing the same thing anymore. It probably wouldn't even be functional. And yet, when human bodies, when biological creatures do it, sure, you end up with mutations, you end up with bad stuff, but you also end up with good stuff. You end up with randomly something that no one could have ever imagined. Something that no one could have assumed could ever happen. And the fact that life has improved this way, the fact that biology has found some way to make all this weird, bizarre randomness actually function is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And that's just for sexual reproduction, right? Like, asexual creatures do less shuffling, but they mutate because they divide over and over, so freaking many of them. The only ones that actually survive to continue dividing are the ones who divide so heckin' much that they basically, they can't die out, right? They can't die out because there's so many of them in circulation that it doesn't matter if even 50% of them get lost to a disease or to a threat. They have the other 50%. They are legion. And that's insane. That is absolute insanity that sort of thing can work, and apparently does work. And I think all of it is just beyond fascinating. All of it is insanely fascinating. I don't know if there's any chance of mankind being able to make machines that do the same thing. We have machines that do something similar but different. It's not quite as random, though it is a little random. I don't know. I think Another thing that fascinates me, um, split line. Another thing that really, really fascinates me is that our technology is more and more mimicking the real life examples. We are slowly going from we are humanity, we know best to life has done millions of years of evolution. Maybe we should rely on that a bit more. Maybe we should go and see what kind of stuff has nature come up with, and can we fuse that into what we're doing? And that's insane as well. That is some insane stuff. I'll deal with the belt, I guess, now. Yeah, I still need to worry about the mouth. They got to you, they got to you, they got to you, they got to you, they got to you. Got to you, I 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 got to you. All right.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view.
Bird's eye view.
You should grow feathers and see this too.
darkest ground. Straight down. Off the darkest ground. Straight down. Off the darkest ground. Gravity pulls you straight down. Oh.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice.
Oh, you hope your stepdad wakes up soon. Ah, he still has to go to pick up the food. It didn't double post on my side, so... yeah, I think... You know what? Internet does that sometimes. Without you... Anyway... Dang it. Nope. Set it off right here without you. Oh?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Okay.
Take my eyes open to force reality.
Let's see. Whenever my stream ends, feel free to message you if you'd like to chat. Yeah, sure. My stream tends to end at around 4:30-ish. A part of that depends on things like stream raiders. But yeah, I think when I do finish... Oh no, we finish early on Wednesdays. Actually, yeah, I'll be able to chat with you here and there, but the moment my stream ends, we actually do like a bunch of grocery shopping. But that's alright. Also, wow, my brain. Retro Viper? They wanted to hang out. For you, it's currently 2:50. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me, I think is the way you phrase that. It's 1:50 for me. So it's nearing 2 o'clock even for me.
I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music to the wick that
Yeah. So typically streams will go to like from 4 to 4:30, almost broaching on 5. On Wednesdays, streams tend to go to 3. Again, moving into 3:30, sometimes approaching 4. Um, so I will be streaming for a bit longer, right? I still have at least one more hour after this. However, because of shopping and sending money to the bank and that stuff, it becomes very important that I don't stream as long as I typically do. Out of curiosity... Okay, in about 5 minutes I earn another snooze attempt. That's good. Alright, let's fit this as best as we can. So this one is going to be a little trickier, and I think I'm just gonna do it my own way. See you later then if you're heading out. Doop, boop, 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 doop, boop, boop, boop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how do I wanna... I guess here? Sure.
Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave.
Alright, so the next tooth should be here. And the gums aren't really a problem yet. So those will be here and there still. So this goes up to about half what this does. So about there. This is like when I did the cogwheels and I used math to figure out what to do with that. This is starting to feel like I'm gonna do exactly that kind of thing again. I probably missed you, but I meant to say that it's been a pleasure streaming with you watching Dragolfi. And I do hope you come back sometime and enjoy yourself whenever you do get here. Alright, so gums are starting to be a thing. For these lower teeth at least. Okay. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh.
Don't let
Yeah, I think that's it for that. Now we're gonna need 2 more lines. We're gonna need them to be at this size. Alright, the ads are gonna start in about 4 minutes. Gives us plenty of time to finish this up. Alright. Ba 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 ba
Stranded in the open,
Oh.
waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Whoops. Alright. Alright. Ads need to start soon. Let's see. I think I can keep going a little bit. Close. Rough and jagged, yep. Clothes and hair jagged. Okay, yep. Alright. I can at least get the general shape of the hair before I jagged it up. We're going to need, at a minimum, a control point here. At a bare minimum. From the sun to the highways, from the sun to the sun rays, and on we'll go. From to the sun rays, and on we'll go.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow.
Alright, ads are basically now. I'll see you on the other side. There won't be any progress made while you're gone. You know what? For everyone who can hear me, everyone watching the VODs, everyone on YouTube, for everyone who can hear me, if you live a life where you do your utmost not to cause pain and suffering to others, then I don't care how many people claim that you're lazy. I don't care how many people claim you're inefficient, that you have no will, just all the bad things they can say about you. No matter what, if you're the kind of person who lives your life day by day caring about other people and doing your best not to bring harm to them, you're not just a good person. You're an amazing person. You are a gem of a person. You are the kind of person who has seen the pain and suffering, and that these are shortcuts that can bring you straight to the top, and you have actively decided, that's not me. That's not what I'm willing to do. That's not what I'm going to do. And for people strong enough and brave enough to face this harsh world without resorting to its cruel tricks for advancement, that's amazing. And you deserve recognition for that. Yeah, it's the me, and it's the Slick Pog. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. I was just addressing VOD watchers and YouTubers while the ads are rolling. Also, I have a care package to redeem, so without further ado... There we go, there's the water. I'm doing pretty good. Stretch it backwards. Ugh. We're in a bit of a just chatting area while we wait for the next Stream Raiders. Because Stream Raiders and ads were causing too many breaks in my stuff, I decided, you know what? The problem with ads is that they're annoying content that's too short because no one can take a break with just a minute and 30 seconds. And the problem with Stream Raiders, I would hug the heck out of all of you if I could. If my arms could just stretch around the world and hug everyone, I heckin' would. But yeah, and then the problem with Stream Raiders is that it was causing kind of a rotating random break in the middle of content as well. And so between the ads and the Stream Raiders, nothing was really getting done. It wasn't 100% noticeable when I was playing Xenoblade 3, but when I was playing Minecraft, there just wasn't any time to do anything, because I'd either be going on break or I would be checking up on Stream Raiders. By trying to time them to overlap with each other, that somehow made things... here they come. What do you mean, here they come? The ads should have ended. But yeah, the ad should have just ended, not too long ago. Anyway, But by trying to overlap these two things, I think I've hopefully reached a thing where it's not quite as obtrusive. Oh yeah, thank you Lady, thank you Kinders, thank you Blunder, and thank you Red Fox for your contributions to Stream Raiders. I'm a little... I'm used to seeing Tanner in the list. I'm not quite sure what happened with Tanner, but I guess they got busy. Let's see, 6 versus 11. We got a shot. We got a shot. Though it's the big old dinos, but we're still doing okay. Yeah, we got this, I think. Yeah, I still think we got this. It's about the big dinos and we just took them down. Alright, we're good. Thank you everyone. Oh wow! So ads did pick you up? Weird. So you shouldn't have had any pre-roll ads, and you shouldn't have had ads just then. That's really bizarre that you had ads outside of the scheduled ad time. Also, congratulations, Kinder. So yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I think Twitch just wants you to buy Twitch Turbo, which would put all the money in their pockets and not let me see a penny of it. And yeah, I love Twitch for what it provides. I hate Twitch for how it tries to monetize every moment. It wants me to peddle, you know, buy the 3rd tier of subscription and everything else is garbage. It wants me to push ads, even though ads hurt viewership. It wants me to push them anyway. You know, it's like, screw the viewers, I want money is what it wants me to be. And I'm like, no. No, I am not doing that, Twitch. I don't care how often you try to make me the kind of money-grubbing jerk who hates their viewers. That will not be me. Anyway, if you want to play Stream Raiders, you can. It's a free-to-play game, works on most browsers and devices. You go to streamraiders.com, wait for a little bit of a loading screen, then choose me. Paul U Paradox is one of your raid captains. You'll get access to this map where you can place 1 unit down every 5 minutes for a grand total of 6. Build a huge army, but most importantly, have fun. We're gonna get back to the arts. I think I might snooze the next ad to try and sync it with Stream Raiders a bit better. And on we'll go. Let me see, how do I want to handle this? You gotta get back to work? I'll do my best to have an awesome stream. Thank you for coming. Only you. Hold tight. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba. Ba 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 ba. I don't think I've used this many jagged lines in an image before. This is, honestly, this is the thing I'm apparently practicing for this art. Alright.
To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one.
My mind will break. Can I be a superhero? Be a superhero. 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 Super. Super.
It's the first time of today.
Today.
To dream, believe. You are the strength. You're all I need.
Need superhero.
Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero.
Superhero. Alright, let's think about this. What? What the hey, heckity hey?
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.
Alright, let's try this again. Yep.
All is said and done. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to
Undo. Be on the correct layer.
break out. I've got to see
something like this. Alright, that should be much better. Alright, back to the sketch layer.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling.
Dang it.
Exaggerated.
Dang!
The story's over now. I must.
How much did I put on the wrong layer?
I am conflicted, watching where I step still.
The ear and the hair.
The life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are.
Dang.
Break out, I've got to see.
There has to be a way to be like... There has to be a way to be like, hey, I want to move this line to the correct layer. Copy vectors. When did these swap?
What the dog doing?
The dog is trying to make sure... What? Oh, I see. I see. So this is the copy. Is it the copy of the entire background, or is it a copy of the line? It's a copy of absolutely everything. Dang it! Also, hey, Elderkin. I roughed up this part of the dress, or skirt. I plan to rough up this part. I made the hair a bit messy. I hope this is good enough. I want the shoulder pads not to be messy, because I think this is like the part you use for defense. So like, I wanted it to be like sturdy, capable of taking a few hits without falling apart, that kind of thing. Good to see you here, though. Next commercial break, I'm gonna need to myself use the restroom. But anyway, I hope this is closer to what you envisioned. Meanwhile, I gotta figure out what the heck I'm doing with this line I messed up. She only wears one shoulder pad? What? Hold on. Well, I'll be danged, you're right. No, yeah, you're right. She only has one heckin' shoulder pad. Okay. I am sorry that I am misrepresenting your character. Ursa be classy. I think Ursa maybe be the opposite of classy. By the way, Ursa's not going to be bloody here because Hyde had prestidigitated, like to clean up all of you, to get all the catnip stuff off of you. Which means he would have cleaned off your blood at the same time. So by the time you met Brandon, you hadn't had a chance to bathe in the blood of your enemies yet. That, of course, has been rectified thanks to the red caps, but, you know, as far as order of events, Ursa would have been mostly clean during this interaction here. Unless Ursa went out to hunt like a pig or something purposely to get bloodied all over again. Though, I think stereotypical Ursa trying to scavenge for food has turned out to be a bit of a thing. Yeah, I think I may just have to give up on both of those lines and just do it all over again. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's jump over to delete control point. Because it's on the wrong layer. And I don't know how to move a single line to a different layer. Alright, back to the correct layer. Let's do this again, but do this right. I need to connect your hair from here to here. I'll deal with that later. I need to start creating your ears. And that I want to deal with now. I forgot to go from delete control point to add control point. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba do 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Let's see, it's okay. Oh, was okay? I don't know. About here, maybe? Something like this. Whether I was getting the hair exactly right or not, yeah. I was just gonna make the hair all messy and unkept. Or at least try to. How much time till the next ad? 5 minutes? Alright.
Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a
All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a snooze to get the ad break a little closer to the stream raiders. If I'm going for authenticity, don't forget her crazy look in her eyes, huh? So her eyes look always crazy? Alright.
Alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a scotch bunny. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Okay. Alright. Ah. Oh, god dang it! I knew I forgot something. Okay, hold on. Moonbeam's frickin' thing was going this whole time? Okay, triggers, delete the triggers, save. Alright. I need some way to trigger that on and off. Some sort of toggle. Oh well. Let's see here. I'm not co-streaming this time. Ah, forgot something important. So well.
What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Something like this. And then just one more line there. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. what? I think I'll just do that with that part with paint. Oh yeah, the hair. What are we looking at? Ads start in 5 minutes. Pre-roll ads start back up in 3. I'm gonna have to do it before the pre-roll ads. Alright. Whoops. Accidentally scrolled. Alright. Ba 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 da 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 Alright, that's before I make the hair messy. And again, just to check. Good. Alright, everything's on the layers it's supposed to be. We're gonna have ads running in a few minutes. The ads are only a minute and a half long. While the ads are running, I won't be making any more progress on this. I'll actually myself be using the restroom. When we get back from ads, we're gonna have Stream Raiders. And once we're done with Stream Raiders, I think we'll have one more before the stream is over. Alright, that takes care of that. Earring. Ah, gosh dang this. Actually, if I'm really, really clever, I can do that in one line. It would start here and end here. Ah, the ads need to run basically now. I'll see you on the other side, and then we'll do Stream Raiders. Alright, I'm back, and it looks like ads are over, and it also looks like Stream Raiders is about to happen. You know what? The music can just go indefinitely. Alright, the battle's ready in about 14 seconds. So this isn't gonna work quite how I was hoping it would. However, it's working much better than the other way of doing this. You hear my Christmas... Wait, here's my Christmas present. Where's my Christmas present? Did you do what I think you did? It looks like you did. That's weird because it's not... It's showing the point increase, but it's not showing the actual activity. I'm going to say thank you because I'm pretty sure I know what you did, but for some reason it didn't pick up on what you did. Thank you, thank you. Very, very much. Yay! Subscriptions! Anyway, thank you Red Fox, thank you Kinder, thank you Jindal, and thank you Lady. Let's go. 3-month sub-anniversary! Woo! Alright, 13 versus 35. I think we're probably getting our butts handed to us. Let's see. Actually, we're doing pretty good. We have a very solid chance. We got it. We absolutely got it. Alright. Thank you so much for your Christmas gift. 6 more months and we'll have a quote-unquote Twitch baby. There we go! There's the subscription alert! Why the heck was the subscription alert so delayed? Anyway, with a woo! There we go. Anyway, congratulations, Kinder. Do I want to do one more? I don't want to end on the subscription, but I think fairy. I have never heard of the fairy type, so I guess I got a fairy now. Neato. That must have been recently released. Nice. Fairy! I wonder what kind of battle unit it is. You know what? Sure. Sure, one last Stream Raiders. Let's get closer to that green chest. One more time, like it's the last time. Can I be your superhero? Ba ba da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Can I superhero? Let's be honest, Ursa is not a superhero. Ursa's an anti-hero. They get shit done, they're doing mostly good, but oh my god, the methods. Oh my hecking god, the methods. What even is? Anyway, let's get ourselves back to the art. StreamRaiders.com is really awesome. Slight plug for that. Maybe one more here to kind of pick up on this curve. Superhero. Oh. Uzis. There we go. You know what, Ursa? I think I'm going to keep the outfit more or less how it is. Mostly for the sake of, like, making it more tasteful for Twitch. If I gift you this art and you at a later point decide to come back in and edit it, I can just straight up give you the file. I don't know if you have Clip Studio, but I think I could give it to you as some other file type. That's up to you if you're an art person at all. I can make the clothing rough, I can make the hair rough, but I don't think I can have Ursa with nearly falling off clothing. Not on a Twitch stream, at least. You rolled negatives in your art. Man, everyone sleeps on art. Why is everyone making art their dump stat? Anyway. You rolled negatives in art. No! Your painter's tools have failed you! How can you paint Loki if you have no painter's tools? Anyway. Well, you know what? Maybe at some point I will make a less tasteful version. It just won't be for the stream. By the way, I keep all the art projects. All of them. I do not delete any of the art projects I save. So, just in case that's a thing, yeah, it's absolutely a thing that I can always edit one of these that I already finished. Right about here, I think. Here we go! There's a wild beauty to Ursa's insane hair and, like, crazy eye and all that shit. It's the kind of beauty when you stare into a ravenous beast and you're like, am I about to die? Anyway. And then suddenly the world seems to mean much more. And then you survive the encounter and you're like, I think I'm improved for having met this crazy Aztec woman. What the hell? The others may not get Ursa yet. Maybe. I'll be honest. You explained Ursa to me, and I kind of get Ursa a little bit, but I don't think even I fully get Ursa. If you were not around and Ursa needed to be roleplayed, I do not know if I would even trust myself to be able to pull off Ursa properly. Boop, 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 boop. Like, I get the motives at least. Let's see. Just go with the first thought that goes in my head. Hey Baldur, I want to teach you a new trick. I got like 12 things in my bag that Brandon gave me. I'm sure they can't all cause the world to burn. And even if they do, it's the will of Loki that the world burn a little bit. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Besides, I don't have the Odor to lose anymore. With no Odor to lose, of course I can make the world burn a little. Sorry, just got caught up in the music for a bit.
Suck me in smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Feel inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. It's paradise with.
I think the belt for your skirt looks really well kept because it's a magic item, and magic items are somewhat indestructible. Like, they can get maybe a little muddy or something, but they can't really be ripped or torn or otherwise degraded with time. Control. By the way, so I made the decision to put like a little book on your belt, which is very conflicting. So the lore of these giants. The giants are master craftsmen for the most part. And when they die, their families kind of immortalize their power by taking a piece of them and infusing their strength into a belt. These belts are typically found very common in Ordania, and less common anywhere that's not Ordania. However, you got your hands on one of these belts, and the emblem on the buckle represents the life of the giant who effectively became that belt. And that particular giant was maybe not a librarian, but a collector and teacher of things. And so they represented him and his life's achievements with the book, because that's how that particular giant lived their life. Now, how it ended up in Ursa's possession, that's still to be figured out. That is still very much to be figured out. But, that's more or less what I got for the lore of these giant belts. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I'm a fucking phenomenon. Phenomenon, Phenomenon, mom, and Necronomicon. Phenomenon, some ham. I'm a goof. Whoops. Do, 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 do.
You better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blow me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn, and I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted, can't copy, printed, can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat. I might get.
Wait, I thought I flipped this. Oh, it got unflipped. View. Or maybe not layer. Edit. Mirror. Yeah, flip. Vertical? Undo.
This ain't what you want, bitch.
I'll figure it out later. Maybe this is just it now. But then I might have to do some with the book. Rotate, flip. Flip vertical. Nope. Uh-oh. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that anymore. Uh-oh. Oh no, the flip didn't count. Oh. Alright. We got it! It took a while, but I got it where I wanted it. Alright. 7 minutes. Alright, let's go to this. Let's go to this. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba da. Ba 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 da ba. Ba 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 da ba ba ga ba da ba. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Ba da ga ba da ga ba da ga ba go. Ba da. Ba ba ba. Ah. Anyway. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Alright, hands I think are the only thing I'm missing other than the pupils. I think this might be a good place to stop. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's save my work. and let's enter a sort of just chatting state. Yeah. Let's drop the music just a little. There we go. So, that's it so far. We got ads coming up in about 3-ish minutes. And I want to enter a bit of a just chatting region. So, I hope everyone's been doing good. I hope everyone enjoyed continuing the art. Honestly, I feel like sketching takes up 50-ish% of my time. However, outlining also takes a decent amount of time, especially if I have to resketch my sketch to make something look good, right? I want it to look good when I'm done, and when I've been given the art direction of make Ursa look as tribal with the clothes as rough as possible, given that art direction, it's just extra work, right? The cleaner and neater the clothes are, the easier it is to draw. When you have to suddenly add wear and tear and all that other stuff, I imagine most of that I'm going to have to bring out in the coloration. I'm going to have like a lot of torn patches, a lot of bits of color that are a bit off, indicating that, you know, it's been soiled or torn or otherwise not at its top form. But yeah, I had fun. I hope you all did. We'll be wrapping up here in a few minutes, plus another talk section, plus the final Stream Raiders raid. I care about each and every one of you, and I hope that some of you have had an improved day by watching and listening. I love this music. NCS, you guys are amazing. You guys are hecking awesome. Thank you, Non-Copyright Sounds, for the soundtrack to my art streams. For other things you provide, which is mostly soundtracks, let's be honest. As for those of you who are interested in my whole plurality thing, I'm still working on getting us to be able to switch more fluidly. There are exercises and little bits of training that we're working on. Once we get it down to where we can do that, the redeem that will let you kind of have one of us take over for 10 or so minutes, that'll become available. But until I can reliably do that, I can't offer that redeem, even though I would love for my Twitch viewers to meet my other selves. Unfortunately, that can't be done just yet. Not easily. I guess our other selves? I'll be honest. Knowing when to be singular and when to be plural in terms of, like, vocab is also something that I'm learning. I don't know if the rest of us are learning it, but I, for starters, am having a little bit of difficulty knowing when you use one and when you use the other. Ads are about to start, so let's go ahead and get those up and running. I'll see you on the other side where we'll chat a bit more and then do Stream Raiders, and then we'll be done. You know what? For the ad break, for those of you who are still here, let's crank up the beats.
I just can't let you go.
Just can't let you
Lord
go.
knows
I've tried to.
You said I was the only one.
That I was the only
No one
one.
likes being lied to.
No one likes being
You
lied
always mess and leave
to.
me with the pieces.
Left me with the
Now I
pieces.
wanna burn all the bridges between us.
Burning all the bridges between us.
Can't focus, I can't forget.
Can't forget.
Can't do much lately.
I just need to clear my head. Clear my head. Clear my head. Clear my head. Stuck on your memory.
like I need it.
It's not like I need it. Welcome back, everyone. They're so close to me.
To repeat it.
Don't have to repeat it.
This mess and left me with the pieces.
With the pieces.
Gonna burn all the bridges between us.
Burn the bridges.
Can't focus, I can't forget.
Can't forget.
Can't do much lately. I just need to clear my
I just need to clear my head. Clear my head. I just need to clear my head. Just need to clear my head. Lately, I just need to clear my head.
just need to.
Oh, I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear. I just need to clear my head. Can't forget. I just need to clear my head. Oh, ooh, yeah. Jam session with Paul as we listen to this song. Let it finish up, then we will stream raid and raid out. We just need to clear our heads. Oh, I just realized this soundtrack isn't gonna finish for another like half hour. I think we're good. Let's get to Stream Raiders. Oh, but I lost myself in the music. Maybe one of these days should just be music day, where I listen to non-copyright sounds and just jam out and sing the entire time. Just nothing else but Paul jamming and singing and enjoying his life. Anyway, thank you Red Fox, thank you Netsurfin, thank you Kinder, thank you Jindal Lion, thank you Joey Agent, thank you Bruiser, and thank you Sedoy Lost Man. Let's go. Sedoli? Sedoy Lost? I don't know. We will probably win this battle in front of our face. There's no reason that we would lose. Their numbers just dip below us. We've got them on the ropes. There's 5 of us left, but they're going down. There's 3, 2, 1, then we're done. Good going, everyone! Alright. And next, congratulations to Jindal Lion. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for being awesome. Let's get to the closing. Closing time. It is the time that things close. I hope that you found a close. Anyway, who am I jumping into? Let's see. Horgan Trail, that'd be funny. Let's see here. Little Theos with VR chat, that could be interesting. You know what? Oh, but I think I just did Kaigen, right? Yeah. They're the cute little mouse person I raided last time. I like them. They're awesome. They're a great raid target. I don't think I want to raid them over and over again. I think I want to try and get someone else if I can. Oh, Matsu! Matsu the bear! Yeah, let's raid into him. Let's heckin' raid Matsu the bear. So, when we do our raid, those of you who are still left, this is the raid message. If you have access to my emotes, copy the whole heckin' thing. If you don't have access to my emotes, then just, you know, grab the message itself. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait to surprise him with this. Alright. You muted me to join, and then you missed it. Yeah, I'm heading out. But hey, whoop. You guys can catch me next time. I'm sorry that that you missed me. But we're gonna raid Namatsu the bear. They're awesome. They frequently do art. Though it seems like right now they're not doing art, they're doing Persona? I'm hoping they're not ending. We'll see in a moment. Oh yeah, they're just starting. Good. Alright, I'm pretty happy. We're actually hitting them up at exactly the right time. Thank you everyone who came to watch me do some heckin' art. We got Ursa done being sketched and we're going into some outlines. Gotta make the garb rough and hard to follow because that was the art direction. Hope you come back next week when we will hopefully continue where we were. Tomorrow's a mystery day with my good friend Quill the bird. Next, hope you have fun with that. That's what I heard. Farewell, students. Know that learning happens wherever you are. Seek the new and unusual with open eyes. Always be kind, but nobody's fool, dang it. May magic always be with you, but most importantly, even if you lose, even if you don't change the entirety of this hecking world we live in, you can make a world of difference for everyone you help. Bye!